At some event recently, I was speaking to a banker and we got talking very briefly because I couldn't stay on and remain in her presence. I found her quite snobbish and dismissive. She said, "Oh, we see all sorts of pitches from aggregators, that everybody's aggregating." And I said, well, maybe aggregation is the leg that is required right now to be able to tap value from small siloed players. And she just wasn't interested in the aggregator model. And I looked and I said, you know what? Let me move on, because really, in Africa and a large number of countries in Africa satisfy this model. There are so many scattered, siloed players at the very bottom, serving the bottom of the pyramid, and the bottom of the pyramid constitutes almost 90% of our society. They're playing on their own, like mom and pop shops. They're on their own, figuring out their own governance, their own systems, their own support structures, and they need to be brought together, carried, and then in some form served together for economies of scale. And who is going to do that? The aggregator. It's repeating itself in healthcare, it's repeating itself in agriculture, it's repeating itself in education. I can list hundreds of companies, no, I exaggerate. At least I can list over 10 companies that I know are aggregating. I'll give you an example. One that I know has aggregated lesson teachers, so that if you need a lesson teacher, you don't go around say, oh, who knows a math teacher, who knows a chemistry teacher? No, you just go straight to his company, Wazam, and they will get you your teacher. You just agree the terms and they will work it out for you. I have seen companies that provide security, and so each estate, each house is not looking for security guards. Just go to them and they will deploy their trained, prepared security guards. And if you're not happy with one, or you want a routine rotation, a periodic rotation, the company has your back for that. There are those now like us who are aggregating pharmacies, because now we understand that some payers, some people who are able to pay for healthcare need one concrete solution, and we are the aggregators. I pioneered aggregating in pharmacy of community pharmacies in my country, and it's thriving. There are many more aggregators now doing the same. There are those that are aggregating farmers, one to equip them with inputs, or to equip them with tractors, equip them with tools, or to take off from them their produce so that they can have a ready market, they can have access to credit, they can have access to needed support. There are all sorts of opportunities for aggregators. It doesn't make sense to me when those who are meant to finance entrepreneurship, who are meant to finance the real sector, who are meant to be opening up channels for countries to thrive, for groups to thrive, are snobbish about an aggregator model. They say, oh, they don't have assets. They don't need assets. What they need is goodwill. They need trust. They need to be believable to their target. And then they come to you with that portfolio. They don't need the assets. They can't carry the assets. Many aggregators are asset light, yet our funders still have their credit and term papers based on assets. They want you to show collateral before they give you access to funding. And you say, collateral of what nature? Is it my office? Is it my chair? Is it my software that will serve as collateral? I am asset light by design. I think sometimes we need to be speaking together and crafting and co-creating these solutions, rather than when they're disjointed in one area and we are in that area and we are as though we're from different countries. What do you think about this problem? Because it's really, really on my nerves, and I want to hear how you've been able to sort it out. Are you an aggregator, or are you a funder and you've been able to crack this